Well, let's face it, the MoonSwatch, not the best made watch on earth. I've done a few videos now, I've worn one for over almost a month now, and I could say honestly that there are a few aspects of the MoonSwatch that are absolutely terrible. One of them is the straps. The straps are literally made out of what feels like cardboard and plastic. They're junk, literally junk. And that's the reason why I am doing a video today where I'm going to be looking at some strap options for your MoonSwatch. I think it's one of the best ways of upgrading or elevating the MoonSwatch to something that's a little bit more wearable. Because of the strap, I think it's almost unwearable. It's so uncomfortable. So let's take a look at some straps on some MoonSwatches. So one of the worst parts of the new MoonSwatch is the strap. So I promised that I would do a little bit of a strap fashion show, and here we are. I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to start showing you these watches on a bunch of different straps. This is a distressed leather from Mr. Sailcloth, I think it is. Very, very nice strap, which is very affordable as well. I think they cost like $45. It goes really well. It pairs really well with the case color, with the dial color. You have a little bit of the stitching here, sort of vintage. Looks excellent on this watch, and it really does elevate the watch a little bit more. These watches get really cheap straps. You know, these straps are literally made out of like a really cheap material. They have these keepers that are made out of the same plastic material that they use for the case. Everything fades. This I wore for quite some time now. It's already fading. It's just not good. So that's why I'm trying it out on a bunch of different straps. So this I think looks good. Let's take a look at the Mission to Saturn on a blue Vario strap. This is sort of a blue distressed leather strap. Again, another affordable strap, around $35. I'll throw it on my wrist really quickly. Here's the Mission to Saturn on a blue Vario strap. This is a leather strap that's sort of distressed, aged. It goes really well with that taupe case. Brown accents. Obviously, a lot of people think this looks like a smiling face of some sort of a cartoon face. Kind of agree, it does. But on this strap, it looks very, very good. And they feel a lot better on these straps as well. A lot more comfortable, whereas on the Velcro straps, they aren't comfortable because they basically don't break in ever. They feel like they never break in, and these will break in over time. Leather straps will. Rubber straps obviously will form to the wrist a little bit better. But this is the Mission to the Moon on that leather strap that I was just telling you about, or just showing you. And I just wanted to show it to you off the wrist as well. So it looks a lot better. So next I'm going to switch both of these up onto different straps. Maybe I'll put one on a NATO strap, one on a rubber strap. And here is the Mission to the Moon on a Tropic rubber strap. Now this is just a generic Tropic rubber strap, but you could see this looks incredible. Probably one of the best straps on these watches that so far that I've tried on. I also have a black strap that I'll try it on as well. I think it's going to look good. Maybe a black distressed strap. I don't have one of those, but a distressed leather would be good as well. But I think we'll get the idea if I put a black leather strap on this watch. It does go very well. It sort of looks more like a moon watch every time you get closer to what a moon watch would be on. Obviously, you can never have a bracelet for this because it's made out of plastic ceramic. So unless they make a bracelet for it eventually, I think this is probably the closest you're going to get the look-wise with a black strap to the Moonwatch. I'm going to change it into a black leather strap next so we can see that very quickly. Let's take a look at the Mission to Saturn on a NATO strap. I'm not a huge fan of NATO straps, but this does look good. It's a single pass-through NATO strap. Again, I believe this is a Vario strap. These are very affordable. I think like in the teens, like $19 or less, something like that. But look at that. Really nice. And I keep on saying it, but that Velcro strap is almost like cardboard on your wrist. It didn't really break in for the whole entire time I was wearing it. It sort of juts out on the side. I've done reviews, and it's just not a good setup. But very quickly, the next watch, or next strap, excuse me, we have is the Mission to the Moon on a black leather strap. This is just a plain black leather strap. Let's take a look at it on that. Okay, well, here it is. This is the MoonSwatch the Mission to the Moon, on a black leather strap. This is just sort of a standard black cav leather strap, and this, I think, is where it's at for this watch. It's perfect. It's thin, it's light, it feels really nice on the wrist, it's very comfortable, it goes great with the dial. Obviously it's a black dial, black bezel. The black strap works perfectly, and I would go with this strap, I think, for this watch. I like the brown distressed leather as well. I think that looked really good. However, if I had to choose, and I will choose this black leather strap. Just does it well. I think it just makes it look really very, very good. Very close to the Moonwatch. Again, gives it that sort of Moonwatch look because you're getting a very standard strap on here, and it's a lot better than the standard strap it comes with. So next we have the Mission to Saturn on a strap that almost perfectly matches the bezel and subdials. It really does make it pop, and I think this is the strap for this watch. Let's throw it on my wrist. So here it is. It's sort of a taupe colored strap or brown colored strap. I don't know the difference really. And it matches that bezel and those subdials really well. You have a little bit of stitching on there, gives it a little bit of vintage look. This, I think, is the look for this watch. Now, these straps, the last three straps that I put on these watches, so the black strap, this brown strap, and the rubber strap, were all straps that were lent into the channel from Nevada Gretchen. Those are straps that I'm actually using in reviews for their watches. And they lent me some watches to review. So I've actually just paired them with these watches, and I think they look really good. They were 20 millimeters, and they are sort of straightforward designs, vintage style straps. Really good with these Speedmaster MoonSwatches. So last, I'm going to throw the MoonSwatch Mission to the Moon on a more expensive strap that's in a green color, and I think it looks really good as well. I'll show you that right now. So here it is on a North Street strap. This is handmade in the United States. I think these are a little over $100, I believe. So these are handmade in Connecticut, and they are beautiful, beautiful straps. This is a cav leather, and it's sort of a green, dark green tone. Again, it goes really well with this case because this case really can match almost any color. It's almost like stainless steel. So it looks almost the color of matted stainless steel, like bead blasted stainless steel. So this can go with pretty much anything, and I think it goes really well with this strap. Now, it does beg the question. The strap is almost the same price as the watch. It's a $260 watch with a strap that almost costs the same amount, almost, I think it's like a $150 strap, somewhere in that neighborhood. So yes, it's not the exact same amount, but I mean, when these are readily available, I can't imagine the MoonSwatch is selling for more than 150 bucks on the secondary market. They're really not worth it. I mean, I've said that a few times in the videos that I've done, but pairing it with a strap like this definitely elevates the watch. You can see it looks pretty awesome on my wrist. Now, I mean, we have two watches here, both MoonSwatches. I don't think that the strap that they put on these watches are up to the task of a long-term wear. And I don't think these watches technically would last a lifetime either. So if you're wearing one of these watches, definitely change the strap immediately because that will help it last longer than it can already. And then if you're wearing it on a heavy, regular basis, probably not a watch you're going to keep for the rest of your life, but definitely fun. I get a lot of comments down below, negative comments about these watches, and honestly, it's just a fun watch. If you own a MoonSwatch, you may even want to get one of these because it's a fun companion to that watch. It's just part of a collection, not a big deal. People are taking it a little too seriously, I think, and they should really just take it for what it is. It's a fun watch that is somewhat inexpensive, and that's it. There's really not more to it. That's it. You know, the quality isn't really there, but the quality's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be somewhat of a fun watch. So tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you think of the straps, the pairings? I think it does elevate the watch, even with the cheap strap on it. It elevates the watch to a more wearable watch, something that you could actually use and be comfortable in while The Velcro straps were not and are not comfortable even after you break them in. I've worn them for quite some time and they haven't really begun to break in properly, and they jut out. It doesn't look good on your wrist. It looks weird. I've done plenty of wrist rolls with these on my Instagram, and every time I look at it I'm like, this just doesn't look right. But that's just me. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog, all one word. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.